Hey guys, how's it going? My name's the Breph, and welcome to today's challenge video. Today, not only am I exceptionally hungover from last night, but I'm also asking the question, can you beat Pokémon Sapphire with only a Horsea? In terms of stats, Horsea isn't too bad. High physical defense, high special attack is a combination I can definitely work with, especially seeing as water type moves are special in this generation. Unfortunately though, just look at this move pool. By level up we can learn pretty much no good moves. Hydro Pump is excellent, but you are taking a risk on the accuracy and that could lead to a few resets. Still, I'm hopeful, until I see the TM list. Ice Beam is fantastic and will certainly help with tight coverage, but other than that, I'm not looking forward to it. We'll have to wait until after the 5th gym until we get a strong, reliable water type move in Surf. I think it goes without saying that the rules are the same as ever, so no other Pokemon in battle apart from Horsea, besides the 7th gym, no items in battle, and of course we can use TMs. Right, moving on, let's get this shit going. The game begins and we choose the female character, naming ourselves something extraordinarily inventive like Breph. We get a Horsea from a man who can't even outrun a little puppy and name it, well, actually, I'm going to make you wait for this one. Yeah, I know, I'm a little tease. Together with our unnamed little hero, we travel up to where Brendan is waiting and, well, a few levels were needed because our only attacking move, for a long time, is Bubble. A pathetic move whatever way you look at it, but against a grass type, it's a nasty fight. We push through that and luckily return to the lab where the geezer we just beat presses his balls into our hands and sends us on our way. What we do with them by now should be predictable. Catch 5 Zigzagoon. Pick up slaves on board, we get to work decimating every trainer in our way between here and Rustborough. Except here we bump into the first roadblock of the game. One by the name of Loaded. I accidentally lock eyes with the lass before the bridge and, well, I learn a hard lesson. Loaded is a Pokemon we are really going to want to avoid. 4 times resistant to water and our only move is Bubble. Brilliant. Despite the pretty vast difference between our levels, we still lose and the first loss of the game is against an absolute nobody. We avoid her the next time round though and head up to take on Roxanne. Despite our unnamed friend's only attacking move being as pathetic as my ability to talk to attractive females, we're able to force her into a position where she's unable to ever put on her red light again and move on out. I know it's a terrible idea, but when we arrive on Dewford, I try and take on Brawly. Why do I know it's a bad idea? Because I struggled on all the gym trainers, but I'm here now, so why not? Yeah, we kind of got ruined, so abandoning that idea, we decide to head off through the cave and deliver a letter to a bloke named Steve. In return, he magically grants us clearance to Slateport. Clearance that we take. Upon that landing, I avoid all of the trainers and head straight into the name rater's house. Here, I can reveal that we named our Horsea Ivy, after Ivy Talaugon, who mentioned this in the comments. Please forgive me if I've butchered your last name there, Ivy, but in my defence, I did give it a go. With our Horsea revealed to be named Ivy, we head into the museum and find a lovely man by the name of Archie asking us if we want to buy discount Rolex watches that are 100% the real deal. We laugh in his face, you'd have to be foolish to take that offer. So, with a shiny new watch on our wrist, we head up towards the Brendan fight. We're level 25, so we have access to water gun, but take a quick guess how this went. Yeah, I could cry. I could just cry. Luckily for us, we've got a few rare candies, but another short grinding session and popping them, we're able to learn Twister. A shocking power move, but in all truth its dragon type and chance to flinch could potentially be what we need for a while. So we head back to Brendan and his Numel never posed a threat to us, but Grovyle, it falls victim to that flinch I was just talking about. Not once, but twice before going down. The relief is prevalent and thankfully we can walk away towards Watson. Yeah, this isn't going to be fun, is it? Plot twist, guys, it wasn't. It really wasn't. So back on the grind I go, and well, to keep things short and simple, a lot like me actually, we had to grind to level 43. With Hydro Pump now on the moveset, we abuse its power and are finally able to get rid of that electric user. We then have to run errands for the game and save the Space Addict from some gang by doing exactly nothing, then retracing our steps. At the top of Mount Chimney, we meet that salesman Archie again. He accuses us of underpaying for our watch and wants to fight us. He underestimated our power, and Hydro Pump is brutally accurate. Wow, I don't think I've had an easier run at Archie before. Well, the good news is that straight from that, Flannery isn't going to cause us an issue, is she? Is she? Well, if you answered yes to the above question, then comment down below and shame yourself publicly for your poor decision making. We douse our flames and move on in a heartbeat. Norman's next, and we arrive at his gym to find... Wait, why is he still standing here? What did I do wrong? I go outside and check my trainer card, which is only followed by the mother of all forehead slaps. Don't worry if you did have to comment thinking Flannery was an issue. I'm the real shameful one because I forgot to fight Brawly again. To make matters worse, we left the sailor guy in Slateport as well, so with a sigh, we have to literally run a lap around the mainland of Hoenn and sail to Brawly. The fight was genuinely a joke now. 2 turns and we're off to actually fight Norman. The normal type gym posed a little issue for me. His slacking had the absolute potential to do serious damage to us. Luckily, I'm not a complete idiot, and we do in fact defeat our father, claiming that elusive 5th badge and finally getting Ivy a decent way to do damage. Surf. Using that, we sail on over to the Weather Institute. No issues arise here, but along the way I collected enough money to buy the TM for Ice Beam. With that equipped, we take on Brendan. This time around, yeah, we sweep his whole team and even Groval can't pose us a challenge. Amazing. Prior to walking into Winona's gym, I checked my hidden power typing out on a Kecleon and it's poison, so heads up, I won't be using that. Regardless, we reload a save and challenge the flying type leader. Surf is overly powerful and Ice Beam is an amazing move that, well, I don't think I need to say anymore. Winona wasn't actually anything to worry about to begin with, but now it's done, we carry on. Where do we go? Well, up Mount Pyre to meet Archie again. His sales pitches have gotten a little bit more forceful now and he ends up robbing an old lady for her orb. Knowing this, we follow him to try and retrieve it, watching him then sail his stolen submarine off towards Lily Cove. I'll give you one moment to guess where we go next. Yeah, that's right, Moss Deep City. No point in mentioning the whole hideout thingy because it's boring as shit anyway. When we make land in Moss Deep, we head in and challenge the gym straight away. And you know what? Thanks to Surf, it made this gym an easy task. That one's done and now we've entered the endgame stretch, so we head down under the sea and meet Archie again. Knocking him out was about as easy as making toast. By that I mean it really is easy for anyone who isn't my sister. She nearly blew our house up one time. She made toast and literally set the toaster on fire underneath our gas boiler. Thank God I don't stay there very often these days. Kyogre is a teenage strop at being woken up and tries to drown the world, so down into the Cave of Origin we go. Here we come face to face with the legend in a fight to save the entire region. Yeah, I nope the fuck out of there and run away. Crisis averted. Violence is never the answer, people. That is, unless there's a shiny little badge on offer, because we head into Wallace's gym and realise that by beating up all the gym trainers, I'm in a spot of bother with this right now. I need more levels. So I leave and fight every trainer available to me and pop a few rare candies that we pick up along the way. We're level 65 at the end of it all, and heading back in, we go for the badge. His water-type Pokemon aren't particularly easy to beat, but a damned lucky critical hit on Milotic is enough for us to win. The Elite Four are now all that stand between me and success. Look, there are a number of issues and retries here. Glacier proved to be an issue time after time after time. In order to win this, I had to reach a level that really I wasn't happy with in order to stand any chance. Thanks to rare candies and constant grinding, I knew I needed a lot, but I felt confident enough to give it a proper go at level 90. With a King's Rock equipped, I stepped through the door. Sydney's the first member and his diverse pool of characters don't trouble us. His Mightyena, Absol, Sharpedo, Cacturn and Shiftry don't actually cause any issues whatsoever. A nice start, no doubt, but it goes right into absolute shithousery next. Phoebe has a couple of Dusclops that like to drain PP like bastard thanks to pressure. However, that said, she really isn't a hard task per se. It's more annoying than anything, but all grievances aside, what comes next is definitely the worst. Our old foe from all of those tries is up next, Glacier. In order to win this fight, I need to employ all my previous knowledge about the game, her team, her AI patterns, and tactically use moves that can help me overcome the odds. I'm going to explain it now, but it's technical, so try and stay with me here. The tactic is to spam Surf. Yep, that's right, we spam Surf over and win. I hope I didn't lose you there, because Drake is the last of the four, and while I say I'm not worried one bit, the tactic is pretty similar to Glacier, so if I did lose you back then, I'm going to try and keep you here. Instead of spamming Surf, we spam Ice Beam, and it sweeps his entire team aside, beating the Dragon Trainer without losing a single piece of health. The champion is last, and if you're expecting a challenging fight at the end, you're on the wrong video, I'm afraid. Skarmory and Aggron are his first two out, and they both go down to a single Surf each. Credillia is knocked aside thanks to Ice Beam, and Claydol obviously is the victim of Surf again. Metagross comes out and hits a powerful Psychic, but it isn't enough as he too faints to a couple of Surfs. Armaldo is last and, yeah, a single Surf has won it. Ivy has successfully defeated the Hoenn region and takes her place in the Hall of Fame. At the start of this challenge, I asked a simple question. Can you beat Pokémon Sapphire with only a Horsea? The answer? Yes you can. This was actually a challenge though, and there were loads of hard grinding points in the early game, and that made it hellish with such a poor moveset. If it wasn't for rare candy pickups, then this could have been a horrible drain of time. That said, I would actually recommend this one. The challenge itself isn't too hard, and when you get into it, seeing Horsea blitz the endgame at a high level is satisfying as all hell. Right, thank you so much for watching guys. Like and subscribe for more content like this, and comment down below anything you'd be interested in seeing in the future. Please join me next time when I ask the question, can you beat Pokemon White with only a Tynamo? Again, thank you all so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one.